All right, so there's the game design competition. Everyone has that link. So I want to do, first I'm going to show you guys a little demo. So last time we did a game design competition, the kids could kind of just, they were building a full-on game. This time I want you guys to just focus on a boss battle. So we had one kid that actually made about a boss battle. So I'll show you his. And I don't know if you guys have already played this game, but this is from Quinn. So you are this guy on the left. It'll load. Sorry, it's slow because we got kids on there. So I'm the guy on the left, and the boss is the guy on the right. So when I move up, he moves up. So I want you guys, as you're watching this, to think maybe how he coded this in. And then it's on a timer. Every second, it shoots a missile. Now when I hit spacebar, I shoot a missile. And you can see my health in the top left and his health in the bottom left. And here's the pattern to win this guy. Oh, I'm going to miss him there. So anyway, so here was his boss battle. And you get a bunch of other ones. This was probably one of the first games he made. He did our course, and then he built this right after. He's built some very cool games since this. This was kind of his first one. Oh, I died. I wasn't paying attention. So there's that. That's kind of the boss battle, okay? So I want you to kind of think maybe how he coded that. I'm going to take this simple game called Pong. Has everybody built Pong so far? I think a lot of you have built. Emily hasn't built Pong, so we'll get Emily going. Marshall's built Pong. And let me spice Pong up a little bit real fast. I'll make us a paddle real quick. We don't want to move it to there. We're going to go, we'll center it at the top. So here we have a paddle, okay? You got in the Minecraft server? Yeah, I don't get on the Minecraft server much, but a bunch of kids do. We get a lot of... Okay, so you have built Pong. Okay, so I want to get you guys just understanding some of the interactions, okay? So just like that boss battle I showed you, what we're going to be dealing with... I forgot what we even did on this. Oh, this was shooting a bullet. I'm going to comment this out. Okay, so that's not running. We're going to use this up key. Okay, so today what I want to do is I want to show you timers. Let's say, yeah, you guys can chat about Minecraft. Yeah, we have a Minecraft server. If you go, what is it? Is it minecraft.simplycoding.org? So instead of putting an IP address, put in that domain, and you'll jump on there. We have kids on there once in a while, and it's a massive world. I can show you how to get Minecraft for free, but I won't do that today. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to show you how to get Minecraft. You can get it for educational. So we get it when we do our Minecraft mods class. We do it. Okay, so I want you, what we're going to do is, oh, nice, you did my mod design, is I'm going to have this ball act like a boss, and we're going to have it do stuff on a timer. Okay, so I want to show you how to do things on a timer. So inside of JavaScript, you have something called a, can you guys see my screen, by the way? Okay, so you have something called a set interval function, okay? Now a set interval function, the very first thing it looks for is a number right here. So if I put in 3,000, let's go like this. Here's something you could, this is going to look like malware. Okay, so what's going to happen is every 3 seconds, it's going to pop up an alert, okay? So it will run the function between this bracket and that bracket. This is how often it runs, and then it's just going to say alert. So what are we expecting here? Well, we weren't expecting that. Looks like I got rid of something that we needed. I broke it. So now I got to fix it real time right in front of you guys. Oh, a missing parenthesis on line 22. I put a capital F for some reason. Yeah, you are on timers. If less than 3 point. Okay, so every 3 seconds, this alert window is going to come up. Okay, so the computer runs this indefinitely, over and over. Okay, so now instead of making it do an alert window, we'll make it do. Oh no, that's gonna. We're going to be done with alerts. I'm going to make it so it doesn't do anymore. Yeah, it looks like a virus. See, this is how you can make it look like viruses are happening. So we're going to do ball dot push right, okay? Every 3 seconds. So now if I refresh, you'll see the ball go to the right every 3 seconds. Now it doesn't have friction. It has friction, so it's going to stop. But every 3 seconds, that ball is going to get pushed to the right. Now there's another timer called, this runs forever. This just goes and goes and goes. The only way to stop it is if you set it equal to a name, and then you do something called, let's see, what's it called? Let me do a Set Timeout function. And I want to show you guys the difference between a set interval and a set timeout. Okay, so the set timeout function, it will only, so this interval function runs forever. Every 3 seconds it runs. The set timeout function only runs once, and it doesn't run until this amount of time has passed. So after a half a second, it's going to push the ball up. Now it will run once, and then it won't go again for 3 seconds because it has to wait for the interval function to trigger it. So now if we go like this, it's going to be moving up and to the right, slowly creeping towards you. Okay? So that is how timers work. You could do another timeout function that runs every 7 seconds. Got to do a comma. And it pushes the ball to the left. Yes, and then we could have it explode. So now you can see he kind of zigzags a little. I need another 0. Where do you want me to have another 0 at? Oh, at the end of 70. So now here's the ball slowly creeping towards you. Okay, now let's say you wanted something to just move in random motion. Okay, so let's say you want it to just move randomly. Do you guys know who here has done random numbers? Me. Okay, you guys have. Let's save random for next time. I want you guys to do it in the lessons first. Let's save random for next time. You do it with Lua. Nice. We'll save random for next week. What I want to show you here, so now let's do an if statement. Okay? So now, has everyone done an if statement before? Okay, so here we have an if statement. So what it does is first it will check a condition. So this is where your condition goes. Let's say ball.y. So it needs to compare values. Okay, so notice how the ball got stuck at the top of the screen. So what we'll do is we'll say if ball.y is less than 100, then we're going to do ball.push down. Else, so otherwise, if that's push up. Okay. So who knows what ball.y is? Anybody have a guess what ball.y would mean? So doesn't need a then. You could do it's an else. So you go if this, else that. So it's not an if-then statement. That's in math. Math does if-then. Yes, that is the y-coordinate. So watch real fast. So if I go alert, so notice this alert. Oh, wait, I turned off alerts. We'll see if it works. So notice this alert is outside the timer, right? It's not inside the timer function. So it will only run once. But I think I disabled all pop-up windows. Yep, y-coordinate, that's right. So let's watch this ball. See it start going down? So it gets to that line. So this is where ball.y is less than 100, and now it starts moving down. And we could push it down hard. We'll give it a big push down when it gets there. So here goes the ball running around, hits our line, boom. We knock it back. Then it's got to start over again. So you could have these floating bombs that are just moving randomly. And we could put one on eventually it'll get stuck up to the left, right? So eventually it'll get stuck over here to the left. So we could do another if statement here. So this is how you start to do AI. And we'll do random numbers next week, and then I'll do AI the following week on how to do a real cool AI. Luke dislikes if statements. Sorry, Luke. Okay, can it be set where it follows the character? Yes, that is AI. And so I will show you that next time. Julian wants to take over. Oh, take over the game. You want to start coding it, Julian? Oh, okay. So we could do an if statement. So if ball.x is less than 200. So remember, 0, 0 is this top left corner. And then x gets bigger as you move to the right. And the y-coordinate gets bigger as you move down. So when I'm saying if ball.x is less than 200, that's somewhere over here. Or I'll do 150. And then we'll have to push it to the right. We'll push it to the right by 15. Otherwise, we'll go ball.push left. Okay, now let's see what this does to our game. So we'll see what happens here. So, so it got knocked over there. Nurse. So this is how you can create things that are always moving. You can use these timers and these if statements. And this ball, now it follows a pattern. But next week I'll show you how to do random. I'll show you how to randomize its pattern. And then the week after that, we're going to do AI, how to follow a moving object. So I did AI I helped a kid with AI. This is a weird game. With this game right here called BAM. Okay, so if we go into BAM, let me mute its music. Okay, so you are this bullet. And see these guns? They follow you no matter where you go. See that? You cannot get away from them. Oh, the music was amazing. Okay. I'll turn it back on in a second. So these bullets just follow you. He didn't get to finish this game. Yeah, you're a bullet, and guns follow you, and you shoot people. So I forget how to shoot. How did he do his shooting? Up jumps. You can go from level to level. Let's look at his code. Okay, so if you do view page source, then you get to see people's code. This right here is AI. This is how you do AI. Yeah, the game's funny. He just didn't finish it, and so he had to turn in what he had for the game design competition. I just want to see how you shoot. What did he do to shoot? We'll look for shoot. Man, he has a lot of people. He has a lot of things commented out. I can't tell what he. We'll find it. We'll find it. Down, left, up, right. That moves the player. Oh, you have to click the mouse. On mouse down. So see, he did an on mouse down. Okay, so here we're going. Oh, you said that. Good job. So you click the mouse, and it shoots a person. And we got all these guns we got to kill. And it shoots wherever your mouse is. See, so if I shoot down here, it shoots the person down there. There we go. We're free of all guns. This kid is funny. His name is Andrew Tiberius. Okay, so, but he didn't finish the game, so you can't die, and there's no points. He just didn't get it done in time. But so if you want to go look at any of these games, you can play them, and then you right-click, and you do View Page Source, and you could look at their code. If we copied and pasted this code inside of here, what do you think would happen? Yeah, the only thing it won't have, so let's go over. So here's our cool Pong game. See, you won't have the images. So you'll have the game, just not the images. So this is what the computer sees. You're right, Luke. So that's how big the person is. That's his hit box. That's the collision detector. So we'll get it back to our Pong game, Control V. Okay, so I wanted to show you timers. So remember, set interval timers, they run forever. Set timeout timers, they only run once. And then you have to tell it how long to run or how often in milliseconds. Now the last thing before we move on and answer questions, here we have var timers equals. So this set interval timer has a name. Its name is timer. You could name it whatever you want. We could name it ice cream. We could name it balloon. How do you spell balloon? There we go. We could name it balloon. Okay, so this timer's name is balloon. Okay. So this timer's name is balloon, and we could say, we could do a set timeout function, okay? Watch this. We'll create a set timeout function that runs in 10 seconds, so I'll do 5. After 5 seconds, this will run. So we're going to first clear interval, and then we have to put the name of the interval. Okay, so in 5 seconds, it's going to clear that interval, and then we'll do another set timeout function. Now, and then we will go, let me see what I want to do. We'll do another one. I want to use a lot of timeout functions, so you can see how they work. Okay, and then in 1 second after that, we'll do ball.destroy. So we'll kill the ball, and you guys want an explosion. I'll get it all set up. Okay, so we'll do that. Explode. Okay, now I need to go find an explosion image. It needs to be a PNG transparent. Oh, this one looks cool. Oh man, it was a Microsoft image, so I got quoted printable, but that'll still work. Okay, so now let's take a look at our game. Okay, so he's going. And then in 5 seconds, oh, he blew up. It didn't work exactly how we wanted it to. Let's try one more time. Let's try a GIF. Yeah. Let's see if we have any explosion GIF ones. Oh, yeah, we'll do this one. We'll make it bigger. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we ready for this? Yeah, it was a lot smaller. They had a better URL. So there we go. Okay, so that's about timers, okay? So I wanted to make sure you understood the timers. Yeah, it keeps saying 200. That's from this. So you'll notice as soon as I refresh, it says 200. That's because it's saying, hey, tell me where ball.y is. And ball.y is at coordinate 200. So that's where it's coming from. Try 300. Boom. Okay, so there we go. There is the animation GIF. Yes, very good point, Ultimate Gamer. It's a bullet bill. So you can use alert to see what code's running and what's triggering. That's exactly a great way to use it, is to know, hey, did this function ever run? Let me put an alert in there and see if it ever ran. So yeah, we could do all sorts of stuff. So you just need to remember, this explosion is just an object, so we can do whatever we want with it. We could turn into a completely new object, and you'd have to blow up the explosion. So here we have our explosion now. Yeah, maybe. So, okay, so there's a little demo. I'll post this code when I post the video, if you guys want to refer to it. Or I could put the code in chat. I don't know if you guys want to look at this code again, if it's useful for you. Okay, I'm going to put it in chat real fast. Just copy it out of there, okay? Let me see if I can. It might be too big. Here, I'm going to delete this stuff here. So then next week, what did I say we were going to go over? Random numbers. Next week, we'll do some randomizing. So today we did the timeout and the timer code. Next week, we'll do randomizing. Now, you got to remember, shoot, it's too big to post in here. Math.random, that's right. So we'll deal with some randomizing, and I'll show you some cool ways to use it. And then the week after that, we'll do artificial intelligence. We'll do AI. I'm trying to think how to get you guys. You've seen math.random? Okay, well, we'll use math.random with if statements, and I'll show you how to make sure it's generating new numbers, how to check the numbers that it does. We'll go a little advanced if you guys have done some before. Now, how do I get you guys this code? Julian's done it good. You can help us out. Email it. Yeah, I could email it to everyone. That's true. Everyone would have to send me their email real fast. Okay, let me email it. So it's going to be coming from me. Okay, so I got to get it to... There's Roblox, Mr. Question 411. Yeah, Wednesday will be the same thing, Emily. But it's always a little different. I do it at a different time, but we get different kids, so it turns into a little bit different discussion. Okay, did I get everybody? If I don't have you, speak up or forever hold your peace. Okay, then you know how to copy and paste that out? Emily, I don't think I have your email. Did you want it? Then you guys can refer back to it as you build your game. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Yohoo. Good catch. That wouldn't have gone anywhere. Good eye, Luke. Everyone else, it looks good. Okay, sent. Let me know if you get it. Okay, so now I just want to answer your questions. Who is, you are welcome. How far is everybody? Here's our weird game. 3.5. Christian, how far are you? 2.1. Luke's tower defense. Marshall is stuck. Okay, Marshall, jump on chat, and I have another guy on chat. He can help you out. Marshall, what lesson are you on? 6.5. Okay, you jump on chat. L33. Marshall, do you know what I'm talking about? Jump on chat. If you go into Simply Coding. Okay, I'm going to help Emily and Christian with the screen share. If anyone else, for the others that need help so we can make sure we get to everyone. All right. Yeah, get height. Okay, Emily, here's what I want you to do. I want you, so everyone log into Simply Coding. Okay, I'm going to be done recording. I'm going to stop the recording. So we are not recording.